Yeah, I know we are all live and ready. I know we are all live and ready. Yeah, so I just I just finished setting up. Uh, Last week was just some of us PP, some of us had Excel, some of us uh, had break even, and it was just so tedious. So I know some of us must have back tested, and we just need something, we just need a push or a drive. So this okay, now let me see. Let me see. Okay, all right. So we'll actually be talking about EURUSD and uh, gold. Just those two. My bias on EURUSD has been the same all along, all along. From the how I do my analysis. So ordinarily I don't need to keep doing this. Ordinarily I don't need to keep doing this over and over and over and over and over again. But for those that are actually new here, so that they don't need to actually go back and watch our the previous videos before they understand what exactly we are doing. That's why I do it over and over again. And there are actually some people who actually need to watch it over and over again so as to understand. Yeah. So we can see areas over the yearly time frame. We've had uh, a bullish bias all along. Now this is a range. This is structural liquidity, and this is strong low, making this another range, making this another range. Now, if this is a strong low and this is our range, then entirely means this is a weak high. Entirely means this is a weak high, and this was okay. Now, let's continue. Let's move to the weekly. Let's move to the Let's move to the monthly time frame. Monthly time frame is too far. Let's move to the 3 hour. Sorry, 3 months. 3 months time frame. 3 months time frame. It will help us understand the range we are actually looking at. Now, this range now, this range now, we assume that the range started over here, took out this, what's it called? This internal range liquidity, and this was the first range we had, which means we are expecting price to actually come below this, which it has actually done. So now I'm expecting price from here. Now I mark this. Although I should not mark that a strong low yet, but then okay. So now I see this as my new low. I wouldn't call it strong low yet. I see this as my new low, and I see this as my target. What I call it. as my target high. I'm actually seeing the market in a different way entirely today, but it hasn't changed my bias. So now I see it as my new low, and I see it as my target high. Now let's move to the monthly time frame. Now for this range, price has taken out internal range liquidity, the first internal range liquidity over here. That can be better seen on the weekly time frame. Yeah. So price took first major internal range here. Now this is the first range over here. This is the first range over here. That means we might be expecting, we might be seeing price coming back here. Before I see price come here, because price has already continued this movement. Before I see price come here, I expect price to actually break this. Then we can have this. Now I'll be explaining why now. Let me clear this. Let me clear everything. Let me clear everything we have here so that it will reduce any confusion while I'm explaining. Now, this is a low. This is a low. Now I can call this a strong low because we have a series of internal range liquidity that has been taken out. But this is the major internal range. Now when the major internal range was taken out, we had this as our range when it got taken out, and we expected price to come here. Now price refused to come here, and price continued. Price headed here. So our range keeps on how do I put it, keeps extending. Now prior for this to be taken out, price will not come back here again. But once this is taken out, then price has enough liquidity. Price is not coming here. Price is not coming here because there's no enough liquidity to actually push price here. But once price comes here, then sellers will actually be taken out, and sellers will actually be taken out, and uh smart how do I put it? I don't want to use the word smart money. Then the institutions will now sell. After taking the sellers out, they will now sell. They will buy to take the sellers out. They will now sell uh to take this liquidity out here. Then from here we can now have this target. The information we have here so far is sweet for position traders. I won't call it swing because this is way beyond swing. Holding position on multi time frame is way beyond swing because you'll be holding for years. You'll be holding for years. Now, okay, I'll let's see. I don't know. Okay, now that's that about that. Now let's focus on the ranges that we've been having here so far. Let's move to the daily time frame. So now that we've checked that we have an idea of what exactly is happening within the market. Let me see. We've seen the weekly. Okay, I think yeah. Let me see something. Okay, now this for daily time frame we'll be checking. This is going to be our strong low. This is going to be our strong because price has started taking out internal range within this uh within this uh within this swing point. So now we can now scroll down to the daily time frame. Move to yeah. You can see price taking this out at this point. You can see internal range. What's going on? Okay, let's continue. You can see this also being taken out over here. You can see this also being taken out over here. Now, this was another internal range that could be classified as an extreme though. Now, we had this range. This was the first range. Okay, this was the first range. This was the first range. Price took this out, came here, came back. Then the next range was here. Was the next range. So now we had this, and price never came back here. So this was where ordinary price should actually come back to, and it eventually did. I don't know if you get the way I actually, because if price actually omit uh any what they call it, any uh any liquidity here, then price actually needs to actually go back to it. Yeah, if you can see that consistently on the Euro USD on regular pairs, although you won't see it consistently on pairs like gold, but I believe on the long term things like that will happen on gold. Yeah, over years, probably after my kids have given birth and have died, and things like that will happen. Yeah. So now price came back here. Price came back here. Expected this. So we had range extended. Price came back. Another like that. So now we don't expect price. We expect price to actually respect this all along till we get to this extreme. We expect price to keep respecting that low as our strong low till price actually invalidates this extreme over here. Now, from here now, it's just the same simple concept. Internal range was taken. Now, when internal range was taken, we can see that price came back, take liquidity, and then this point to sweep internal range again over here. Price came back to take liquidity at below 50%. So it's just the same thing working over and over. Price took this out. Ordinarily, when price takes an extreme, we will expect it to come back. But price did not meet any structural liquidity over here, so this is not expected. So that was one of the mistakes I actually made. If you have been following me right from while we've been on Telegram, you see that there was a time I was expecting price to actually come this low. So the reason why price didn't come was because price has been respecting this and never failed to take out structural liquidities. So now, had it been, let's say price did not come to this low now, price will actually leave all this and come and respect that low. I don't know if you understand. So when this was taken out, despite the fact that this was an extreme, because price did not invalidate, has not invalidated, did not omit any structural liquidity. Price just has to take this, uh, what they call it, this liquidity at 50% and continue its movement. So now that gives us this as our new range. Now the next, okay, Okay, this has been taken out already. The next internal liquidity to be taken out was this, and that was taken out over here. Now, for that, we can see that price still came to this 50%. There was a small liquidity that is very obvious on the 4-hour time frame. That's very obvious on the 4-hour time frame. So let's move down. Now we can see this as our strong low. We can see this as our weak high, and we can see this as our target. We can see this as our target. I don't know if you are following. I don't know if you are following, but I hope you are. I hope you are. Now, one of the advantages of actually using YouTube as live stream is that it reduces distraction. Despite the fact that I might not be able to actually see what you are typing as, what you are commenting as I'm actually working. But let me see. I can set up another system here so as to, but that will actually bring back some sort of distraction. Yeah. But you can drop where you are confused. I'll answer them. Once I'm done with this, I'll go live. I'll go on YouTube and check your comments. Yeah, I'll leave this page to check your comments. Okay, so now on this 4-hour time frame, remember I said this is our strong low. Now we want to confirm. We want to confirm if this is truly our strong. Yeah, this is the liquidity I was talking about. Now this was a strong low. Took this out, came back. That is to tell us that price came for this OB. Price came for this OB after sweeping this liquidity. That means this is our new strong low because price started taking this out over and over again. Internal liquidity, internal liquidity, internal liquidity. Price has started taking that out. So we have internal liquidity over here. The first one was here. The first one was here. So now this becomes the strong low. This becomes the new strong low. That becomes the new strong low. Now, when price took this internal liquidity out, there was no form of reversal to this zone. There was no form of reversal here. Now, price has taken this out. Our range is also going to be extended. So price took this out, this structural liquidity, and it's continuing. Yeah, I took an entry here on. I don't want to mention the broker I use in taking this trade. Yeah, I'll mention it for a reason. I'll mention it for a reason. I'll mention it for a reason. I took this trade um on Bybit. Yeah, Bybit has MT5 platform. This this is not to advertise for them, but I just have to talk about it because Bybit MT5 platform is actually one of the best I've actually seen so far. Now that's for those trading personal accounts. Now uh for those trading prop accounts, yeah, I think Trade has one of the best bets for you. Yeah, this is not just about promotion. I handle the Trade account. I handle the Trade account, and I discovered that majority of those rules that actually seem strict are actually tools to actually aiding our discipline. And once the discipline is there, trust me, there is you are unstoppable. You are just unstoppable. You know what you are doing. You do it at the right time, and you are just unstoppable. So that consistency rule is not it shouldn't be a burden to you. So let's continue. Let's continue. Yeah. So this was the target. This is the next internal liquidity to be taken out. This next internal liquidity to be taken out. For those that trade 15 minutes time frame, there are a lot of trades in here. There are a lot of trades in here. I stopped trading 15 minutes time frame recently after facing some sort of losing streak. I I usually want to stop my analysis on 4 hours or 1 hour time frame just to avoid complexity, because the more I look at the lower time frame, the more I actually want to take trade, because the 5 minutes now, there'll be a lot of opportunities on the 5 minutes that will want to trigger me. It's also part of discipline. I'm not advising you to actually do the same thing as I do, but you can just inculcate some habits that will actually help you. The goal is actually to make profit and not loss. That was one of the things I thought about. If I actually want to make profit, it doesn't matter the number of days I trade, the number of trades I take. Just I just want to trade when I see my setup on the 4 hours or 1 hour time frame. But I think maybe for the sake of this video, I'll go down to the 1 hour. I'll go down to the 1 hour time frame. Anything below that, I'm not going. Yeah. This is the 1 hour time frame. This is 1 hour time frame. You can see this. This is a break of structure. And once this is taken out, once this is internal range, yeah, is internal range. Once this is taken out, then we are going to have our new range over here. We are going to have our new range over here. Those are actually trade the other side of um structure and liquidity. Might have seen this as a buy opportunity. Yeah, some might have seen that as a buy opportunity, and then because of this buy opportunity, despite the fact that this did not get taken out with a what they call it, with a body, with a candle body, some might enter with this again. Some might enter with this, but that I just want to stay disciplined, so I don't go back to that style of trading. I just want to look for what I actually look for. Look for the range, mark out my liquidity, wait for market to run into it, uh, sweep the liquidity, and then run to my take profit. That's just what I want to do nowadays. Is yes, sometimes, especially when I'm looking at another pair. There's this pair I actually looked at recently, AUD card. Sometimes I just want to actually back test, and when I'm back the difference is when I'm back testing, if market is actually live, I tend to take those trades. Yeah, it's not healthy for you. It's not even healthy for any trader. But there are a lot of traders out there that will just go out on Twitter, and because they want to trend, or they want to make revenue from Twitter, they just post that you should not only back test when you are back testing. When you are back testing, there's a difference. When you are back testing, you should take those trades. That might be your win. And actually, you're actually meant to back test and use the back testing to actually find out what exactly the kind of trader you are, what exactly works for you, what exactly is the right thing, where you are getting things wrong and where you are getting things right, not to make money. Then once you find that out, then you can actually start making money and then work on your consistency by backtesting during the weekend. Yeah, TraderView is also a tool for replaying price. I You can see Ordinarily, I used to have trading view on my system, but I think I moved last week because trader view actually gives me almost everything I need. And the good thing about it is, as you refer people, they extend the number of days you have to use the free version. So that's everything about our life. I know that aside the technical analysis, yeah, aside the technical analysis, you have gained you've gained more. Yes, honestly, I know. You might not know it now, but one way or the other, you must have gained something. I wanted to analyze gold. I don't know if I should go into it now, but just the way we analyze it, yes, you can go and check out gold. The thing about gold is the current range has not yet formed, has not been completed. The current range has not yet. Yeah, this was what I was talking about. This was the zone. There was a form of buy from here. There was a form of buy from this zone. Let's see. This was the buy I was talking about. There was a form of buy from this zone. And initially I was expecting price to actually fit this. I was expecting price to actually fit this. But I checked the price data of gold, what gold has been doing over time. And I discovered that if if uh if price actually breaks above this, if price actually breaks above this and breaks above this, I don't even know if it broke this. Yeah, it broke this and breaks above, yeah, this zone though. Then I should be expecting a buy. That was why I took this buy. It, it should be more clear on the 1 hour time frame. But it's just the same technique, just the same technique we treated. But the thing about gold currently is that this range that we are looking at, this range that we are looking at, it hasn't formed completely. So, but with what I'm seeing, I expect price to actually come down. Even I expect price to actually come down and um, run up again. So it's just the logic. Just understand the logic behind it, the your ranges, liquidity, and you'll be fine. And well, it's not like I want to promote. It's not like I want to promote anything. Uh, aside aside your trading on your own, I think getting a mentor actually means a lot. Getting a mentor actually means a lot. There is there are tons of there are actually it's not everybody that you actually see that is profitable online that actually fits to be a mentor. It depends on what you're actually looking for. There are some people that they actually know what they are doing. What they are looking for is not what you are looking for. That person gets this mentor doesn't mean you should just follow the person and get a mentor. Now, uh, if you need to know your technical analysis game well, there are mentors that I can recommend, but I'm not recommending anybody online. I'm not recommending anybody. Yes, I take mentorship classes, which I don't even plan on taking after this year. I don't even plan on taking, but I don't know how it's going to be though. I don't plan on taking mentorship classes after 2024. But who knows? God knows. Thanks for coming. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for turning up. I love you guys. Peace out.